guys, it's Demi. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. I've got a guest.
Hello.
Katie. So I'm in London for actually only one night, but like 2 days. And we've got quite a bit planned, but we're going to an event tonight. And I just thought since you haven't seen Katie in a while, it would be nice to sit down, get ready, answer some questions. And that's it.
Do you want to make up girly chats?
Yeah,
Yeah.
like the good old days. Did we film a Get Ready With Me last time? No, I don't think we did actually.
It wasn't get ready, it was like we got home and filmed something and I can't remember what it was.
Oh, was it not the Primark videos, no? The outfit?
That was
No,
the time
that-
before.
Freaking hell, that was
I had
like what?
pink hair last time you saw me. That was last April.
Wow. Thing is, when you keep up with people on social media, it does
Doesn't
not
feel
feel
like
that
it.
length of time, does it?
No, not at all.
Like, we were just saying when I first come in, obviously I haven't seen her since last April, so that's over a year. But she was like, I feel like I've just, like, seen you.
Yes, like literally. I think because like we both actually post on social media as
Yeah.
well. Like we don't feel that like...
Behind on each other's lives. Like,
Yeah.
we actually do keep up. And, like, we're bad with texting each other, though. We are quite
Don't
bad.
blame me for that.
Okay, well, I'm bad at replying. But we do go phases without both texting, and then we will be
Yeah,
really
that's
good.
true.
And then we'll thingy off again, and then we'll come back, and then, yeah, it's like a little cycle.
But sometimes I feel like I don't have to text you because I watch your YouTube videos, so I know.
Yeah, so then you're
Well,
leaving the
don't know
responsibility on
everything,
me.
but
No. True.
yeah.
But the first question, which I actually thought was quite a good question. The biggest differences and similarities between yous. I thought it was quite good myself.
Yeah, that is a good question.
Especially for us, because I think we're quite different.
I kind of touched on it before, and I feel like with our friendship, we don't really have like... We don't have things in common in the sense of like, same music or styles getting there.
That text I sent you last night, was it? Where you were just like, I fucking knew. I told you.
Literally, get on.
Yeah.
Like, we have quite... God, my brows look really ridiculous with no other makeup on. I think we just get on. Like, there's not really much to it. We both, like, care about people and we're quite, like, family orientated, value, honesty, kindness.
I think we just always had that kind of connection. Me and Katie have never, even when we first met, been similar.
No.
In a lot of things, like we're like different music, different fashion, different... I feel even quite like our lives, like they're quite different, you know?
Yeah, they are.
Always had different aspirations. Katie always wanted to move to London. I never really had that desire. I actually don't like London. So like I feel like in terms of that, oh, these are so pigmented. Fucking hell, who are you?
Natasha Denona.
I don't feel like you need to be similar.
No, I think like the whole having things like everything in common and like things like that is very like a school mindset of like you form your friendships based on what you're into, but when you're older you form your friendships based on like who you are.
Yeah, who you are as people. And I think if all your friends were into similar stuff than you, me personally, like you wouldn't, I don't know, like how would you ever like grow and learn about different things and like, yeah. So right, so going back to the question, I think similarity wise it would literally just be our Geordies, like
Our jobs.
and we're family orientated, definitely.
And, like, values.
Yeah, we do have the same values, that's for sure.
I think we have a similar humour.
Oh, we do actually, yeah. You're the friend that, like, yeah, definitely.
We have quite dark humour.
Yeah, we do. Yeah, actually, that's probably then personality-wise or similarity trait. I think that comes with being Geordie as well, though, you know.
Oh, definitely.
I think Geordies are just brutal when it comes to humour, personally. Everyone has those days.
Hannah Montana.
Yeah, should get it. You're meant to join in.
I'm not a 50-year-old woman. I don't know who Hannah Montana is.
You're meant to join in and you just blanked us.
Sorry.
Anyway, sorry, carry on your
I
sentence.
was thinking.
Katie, I've come down here today, obviously, so that we can sort out why we fell out.
Yeah.
And I just thought we might as well do it on camera.
Let's exploit ourselves.
I'll let you explain why we fell out.
So basically, I got asked to go on Love Island and Demi got really jealous that I was going to be on TV. And it was just ridiculous, to be honest. Like, she really didn't need to behave that way. And she actually, like, just stormed out of my house. It was so dramatic.
I just thought, why you and not me?
Because you're fucking engaged. Oh, I had a boyfriend then? I'm so sorry, Zach.
So guys, the last time I was down in London, me and Katie filmed some videos. We did like shopping for each other and just I think it was a general vlog. And the amount of comments saying that we hated, would fell out.
Yeah.
This video was giving off vibes, we don't like each other. And I was like, there was actually something personal on my end going on at that time, which Katie knew all about. But it was not something I wanted to share online, and it's not something I ever did share online.
Yeah.
But I think that made me probably come across a little bit different.
But also you were going through shit. And when we filmed that sit-down video and we were sat, I think, at a similar spot to this was like...
Yeah.
So, if you remember that day, that Shake Shack event, and can you remember how bad my anxiety was that day?
Yeah, and I didn't like that event.
Horrific. Like, I felt so... Like, I was just really, really struggling at that point with anxiety. And I'd had a bad day. You'd had a bad day because of your personal stuff going on. And then we'd, like, sat down. And I think we had a couple of drinks at that point or something.
I think we did. We went to that little place, didn't we?
Yeah, and you had a burger and we just sat down, we filmed something. It was chill. Like, it's just, there's literally nothing to it. Like, you know, you went home for a reason that...
Isn't online,
but also if you didn't go home for that reason, and like if I was like, no, you can't go home, like that's really rude, we'd book this time, like that friendship would be over. Because you should never have to put somebody first in that way, like, and I would never want you to.
Yeah.
Remember, like, you were on the phone and I was like, just go, like, just go.
Yeah. It was like,
get out my house.
It's definitely one of them situations where, like, it's easy to assume things because of what you're seeing. But actually, if you knew the reality, it's quite different. But me and Katie behind the scenes were laughing at them comments because...
Yeah, and it was funny because there's so much of that video that was cut out as well, where we were just absolutely... as well, like, a lot of what we say probably doesn't make videos because...
It's a bit brutal.
Yeah.
Not in a bad way, we're not bad people, but it's just the internet. You've got to be a bit clean, you know?
And it's not like we're sat here slagging people off either. It's just it's just funny, like, it's just our humour.
And I also, when I'm editing videos as well, I try and pick out the bits that I think people are going to want to see. So if we're just nattering on about shit, then I'm just being like, people aren't here for that. Do you know what I mean? So, like, that, I just feel like it was a... Yeah. But yeah, that's why
nothing
we're
much to say, really.
No. Katie's just a bitch and I hate her. Next question. How did we meet?
Oh.
Don't remember. You literally just mentioned it earlier.
Oh, that Lush event.
We met at a Lush event in Newcastle. Katie, I always remember, you know, Katie come up to us and literally started a conversation as if I'd met her, like, loads. And in my head, I was, like, standing there stewing over it because I was thinking...
Who is this person?
Well, I was thinking, I really don't think we've met. Like, I really, like, you weren't... Like, I didn't remember meeting you, like, not being rude. And then it wasn't until we left I found out who you were. And I was like, oh, okay. And then I followed you. And then, like, we kind of just went from there, like... What have you done?
Nothing.
Why are you giving us that look?
Because I just got powder all over myself.
I thought you'd just done something like that.
Sorry.
At least it's powder and not a liquid one.
I know.
It should rub off. But yeah, so it was that event we met. And then just...
That was 2017, no?
I haven't a clue. I met you and Caitlin actually that day. It was a good event actually to get to meet you because, I mean, we probably would have met down the line because we did the same type of job anyway, but you never know, we might never have met if I didn't.
Crazy. As well, I don't think you expected anyone that day to, like, really not talk to you, I don't mean it like that, but I feel like I'm very much the type of person that will just start a conversation with anyone and, like, have a chat. And I didn't really know, like, your videos that well or anything. But I knew you were on YouTube and I'd watched a couple. And I think that probably broke the ice for me a little bit. And I think I had a lot more confidence. A lot more confidence at that event because I knew a lot of people there.
Yeah.
So...
I didn't know anyone, me. I just met Caitlin and then you.
I remember at that event, usually this is not something I'd share on social media, I'm not going to share anyway. I don't care anymore, like these people are not in my life, so I don't care, but...
Oh god, come on.
So years ago, I went and I filmed with BBC Three, and I went to this event, and I was friends with this girl and she came with me, and then I'd said as a joke on the way down to film with BBC Three, I was like, oh my god, I wonder if this is going to make me famous and I'll be the new Zoella. Obviously a joke, like anybody that knows me knows that I wasn't sat there thinking,
like, I'm gonna be Zoella.
I'm gonna be famous, like no. And then basically I'd found out that she'd like bought all her Instagram followers.
I don't know how to do it.
Exactly, that's because she bought all her followers, of course you don't know her.
We'll put the name in.
No, bleep out. I don't want to gain in any.
I can't get that back in.
So anyway,
wow.
Yeah, it turns out she'd bought all her followers and she was just mean, like, just, like, I was quite young at this point. I think I was like 19, 20, so I was like super like impressionable and she was older. So I kind of just like, you know, she had a lot more followers than me and I was just like, oh my god, like I've made this friend in the industry, like, you know, quite gullible. And then, yeah, she just kind of found out she bought her followers and I just kind of started distancing myself and she just got jealous really that I was getting like opportunities and like making more money than her and things like that.
That's mad, isn't it?
Anyway, this is the preface to the event. So we were at this Lush event and she was there and it was like the first time I'd seen her since we fell out. And do you remember that part of the event, right, where we could make our own bath bombs and stuff?
Oh yeah, yeah. It was good that.
We all had a go. I think we were in separate groups, but we all had like the chance to do it. And I remember it was my turn and she'd already gone and she just like jumped in and started like doing it. And I remember like standing there. So, and I was just stood there as like a 21-year-old and I think she was like 26, 27. And I was just like, has this grown-ass woman really just like...
Took your bath bomb opportunity away.
Took my bath bomb. Like, it's not that deep, hun. Like, it's actually not. And I was just like, this is embarrassing.
What the fuck?
Yeah.
Mental, that's Katie's drama.
Yeah.
Next question. Have you both changed since meeting? If so, which way? Yes, Katie has changed since we met. 100%. I think in a good way.
Do you think?
Well, yeah, it is in a good way. In terms of she's a lot more confident in who she is, expresses herself a lot more, which I think was something you really struggled with at home. Like we spoke about this, Katie really struggled with that kind of like...
Alright, copy.
What?
I said, alright, copy.
I seen you doing it, I was like, I'm ready for that step now. I love me little rare beauty. Yeah, I think that's definitely a way in which I noticed you change when you came to London, was that more free to express yourself.
Yeah.
I've definitely seen that. I want to say like you became more arrogant.
Are you serious?
I do. No, I'm not being serious. You're not arrogant, but you can be a little snobby.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah, just
absolutely. Like, I'm not. I can't. If I denied that, I'd be a liar.
You would. She's a snob. But that you've always been a snob, right? A bit.
I just couldn't afford to be.
You took the words out my mouth.
I think you've definitely like matured.
Okay. Hope so.
You've definitely kind of, I think, found yourself a lot more, and like you're a lot more. I don't know if grounded is the word, but like just
Zen.
you are not
I'm not zen. So what
I don't know how to explain it. Like, you very much like, you know who you are, and you're not like chasing anything, you're happy, you know, you're travel, like, I mean, you never would have solo traveled a few years ago, and now, you know, you're really like embracing the opportunities, and you know, not only that, you're creating them for yourself. And I think like that's really inspiring, because I know it, that you can get a lot of crap and stuff for, like, we were talking about it before, when people are like, oh, you and Sean broken up, like, why is he not going with you? Like, you just because you have a boyfriend or a partner doesn't mean that, like, you have to, you know, do everything together or follow their every whim. Like, this isn't the 1800s, you know, you are your own person. And being able to, like, do things and go places and experiment and meet new people. Like, when we first met, you had really, like, not great, what's the word? You had, like, you struggled socially, like, with social anxiety and stuff.
I used to hide behind Katie at events and everything, and I'd be like, you go first, you introduce her, and like...
Now you're not like that.
No. I've definitely, like, no, I think what you said's true. I've definitely found myself in a way where I feel confident with who I am, and I think for a lot of years I struggled with that. So I think that's definitely, like, the biggest way in which I would agree that I have changed.
And I think it's just about, like, growing up, moving out, having that independence, you know, being able to make your own decisions. And, like, adulthood, I think, is definitely a lot of, you know, having to take things on and, I don't know, pay bills and worry about mortgages and worry about rent and worry about all these things, but actually stopping to take the time and remind yourself that you are in control of your own life as well, and you can change what you want. Like, if it's, I don't know, 12 o'clock at night and you want a chocolate bar, you can eat a chocolate bar. Things like that, you know. It's not about, it's about doing things that make you happy. And you can just kind of do that, and you are definitely doing that, and it's really nice to see.
What is your current priority in life right now? My priority is just to, like, continuously find contentment, and I think for a lot of years I always searched for more. Like, I was never happy because I've always felt like it wasn't enough. I wasn't achieving enough, I wasn't doing this enough, or I needed to achieve more and I needed to do more. But I think now, for me, it's finding what genuinely makes me happy and content, and doing more of that to make myself happy, because I think you can always strive to want more, but I think if you continuously do that, you're going to be in a never-ending battle. Like, you're never going to get there. But I think for me, it's like having goals 100%, but making sure that I am appreciating every single stage. You hear my stomach? Making sure that I'm appreciating every single stage while it's there, because I think it's so easy to just, like, forget about, like, I don't know, zoom through, like, a part of your life and then look back and be like, oh, I didn't appreciate that. So I think that's, for me, like, that is a big priority, is being present, being in the moment and appreciating the moment for it.
That's cute.
So, motivation speeches with Demi.
So I think my current priority is probably just being happy and, like, focusing on my health, because I think I've just wrapped up university. I finished my last exam about a week ago. Oh my god, it was a week today, my exam.
Shut up.
So I'm graduating in July, and then it's just, focusing on being happy and my health, because it hasn't been great lately, has it? And like, there's just so much going on, and it felt like doing my degree, everything that could go wrong went wrong with my health. So now it's just about looking out for myself, like saying no to things instead of constantly, like, bending over backwards for people, because I feel like, you know this, like, the amount of times I've been taken advantage of by people, and like, just constantly doing things for people to get not even nothing back, but just get, like, disrespect back, which I hate. So just, like, be a little bit more selfish, and I think that definitely does show. I think people are starting to see, in my life, are starting to see, like, the selfishness now, and, like, saying no and prioritizing myself. Not in a complete way, like, I'm not an asshole, but just, you know, instead of damaging my career or myself or my health to please other people, just
Yeah.
No?
Putting yourself first
Yeah.
for a change, definitely. Guys, so it's not a like glam event, it's like quite casual. So I've gone for a boat neck tee, very basic, but I like basics. A belt, my jeans, these little stilettos, they're not stilettos, they're pointed, flat, which are from TK Maxx, but they're from Zara. And then I've got a necktie, because I do love them. Air hostess vibes, and I'm lending Katie's bag.
I like it.
I forgot the bag, but yeah, I was saying to Kate, like, I just feel like the neckties, it's alright, I just feel like the neckties make a plain outfit that little bit more, I don't know.
My room is a mess.
We're going to tidy it when we get back.
Yeah.
Take it back. Oh, you need the accessories.
So the jeans are Levi's. I got these forever ago. This top is Suzanne. My shoes are from Viava or something. They're like a knitted like material. They're quite comfy. And then my bag is very old from Naked London. My sunnies are literally like just cheap. I'm actually pretty sure these are Shein. And then my little hair clip is from Under the Stories.
Cute, cute. That's going to be the end of the Get Ready With Me. I really hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please don't forget to thumbs it up, subscribe, and I'll see you very shortly for another one. Bye. Thanks for joining. Bye-bye.
Yeah.